And he is flanked on either side by Halagowski and Bill Timothy. And Keikos will field the kick at the 15, but we've already got a whistle. And the Big Reds were offside on the kickoff, so we'll do it again. Read the rule book during the offseason. Washington puts a toe to it. This time it will be Halagowski fielding at the 20, and he is up to the 25-yard line. Halagowski to the 20, he's across the 20 to the 34-yard line. And Greenwood under center, Jerry Vanderhorst. And on first down, it is a handoff to Stump, straight into the line, and not a whole lot of room there. He does plow forward for a couple to just shy of the 35-yard line. Same alignment here on second down. This time Greenwood rolling to the right. He's going to keep it. Greenwood on the run. He's got room up across the 40 to midfield into Port Huron High territory. He's got a first down just shy of the 45-yard line. And on 1st and 10, it's an inside handoff to Stump. He'll put his head down. Now he'll back his way inside the 40-yard line, and he's finally dragged down around the 39 or 38-yard line, depending on the mark. 2nd down and 3. Again, a receiver to each side. Ryan and Stump in the backfield for Aaron Greenwood. He will spin, and again, it's a handoff to Stump inside. He's got the first down. Stump dragging tacklers inside the 30-yard line. He's down to the 29. Ball came loose. PH says they've got the fumble. No official word from the referees, and they're going to say it stays with Marysville. 1st down and 10 for Marysville from the 30-yard line. Greenwood fumbles the snap. There's a scramble for the ball, and this time PH does have it right at the 30-yard line. With D'Angelo Sanderson, the feature back, he is joined in the backfield by Tony Washington. Sanderson on 1st down gets the ball, steps to the outside. Here's Sanderson, 35, 40, 45, turns the corner, 50, finally forced out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A great run by D'Angelo Sanderson. The Big Reds with the ball at the Marysville 44-yard line. This time it's Washington. Washington spinning his way back to the line of scrimmage and maybe picked up a yard. And again, the Vikings jump, but this time I think the Big Reds move first.
Yep.
It appeared as though Mike Friedberg flinched. Sanderson in Washington, along with Dave Taddy in the backfield. And to give is to Sanderson. He's looking for a hole up the middle, bounces off a tackle, busts to the outside. Sanderson's got a first down. D'Angelo Sanderson finally dragged down, still on his feet to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 Big Reds from the Vikings 14-yard line. They're trying to crack the scoreboard. Sanderson, inside handoff. Here's an opening, and charging forward is Jared Ratchie. Ratchie is down inside the 10-yard line to about the 9-yard line. He picked up 5. Again, Taddy in that backfield along with Washington, who is checked in. Washington will get the carry. Straight ahead goes Tony Washington, puts his head down, rolls down to the 7 or 6-yard line. Play here in the opening quarter. Sanderson hands it off. Ratchie inside. Ratchie tied up, nowhere to go. He tried to fight forward to the 5. I don't think he got there. 4th and 2 from the 6. See what they do out of the single wing. Sanderson, that's a good bet. To the 5, flag on the play. Touchdown, D'Angelo Sanderson found the opening, but there is a flag on the play. And we'll wait. This came from the side judge, and the reaction of the Big Reds, yeah, a procedure call. This one's coming back. 4th and 6 from the 11. Snap to Sanderson to the outside. There's space there. He got just shy of the 5, was pushed out of bounds. I don't think he got the first down.
From our angle, it's tough to tell, but I think you're right. He was stopped just short.
Yeah, they're not even going to measure. 5:17 to play in the opening quarter. Still scoreless from Memorial Stadium. Dennis Stuckey and Tom Heslop. And they will hand off on 1st down to Stump, straight up the middle. Safe play. They're trying to bang some yardage out, get some room. And I'm looking in there, Tom. Yeah, we got a quarterback change. Richards is in there. Handoff to Mike Ryan. Ryan skips his way out to the 14-yard line. 2 receivers into the ball game on this package for the Vikings, but it's a handoff up the middle. Stump, big hole. Stump may be gone. 45, 50 into Big Red territory. He's being chased from behind, but he will go all the way for a touchdown. Joel Stump broke loose, and he goes 86 yards for the score. Out of the hold of Mike Ryan. Snap is a good one. The hold is good. The kick is blocked. Coming through and getting a big paw on that was C.J. Wendell. He blocks the extra point, but the Vikings have taken the lead on an 86-yard run by Joel Stump. It is Marysville 6, Port Huron High nothing. We could have ourselves another wild affair here. Wipish to kick off, Sanderson to field it at his 7. bobbles it a bit, but he will head upfield. Sanderson, 15, 20, 25, 30, big hole down the sidelines he goes, and he's finally pushed out of bounds, but not until he crosses the 40-yard line and gives the Big Reds great field position. Get the ball back, and on first down, it's Sanderson handing off to Ratchie. Ratchie across midfield, big hole, Ratchie breaks loose, he may score, 30, 25, breaks the tackle, and he will go in for a touchdown. Jared Ratchie goes 56 yards for the score, and it's a tie ball game. Upcoming Dave Taddy to kick it, and if he makes it, it'll give the Big Reds the lead. It's up, it's a wobbly kick, and it slices and misses wide to the right. The kick is no good. An 86-yard run by Joel Stump and a 56-yard run by Jared Ratchie, both resulted in touchdowns. Now the kickoff is bobbled. Halagowski had it for a moment. Now he gives it off to Keikos, and Keikos is wrapped up. Great play downfield. Is getting in there quickly was John Kenya, and he makes the stop. So he was out for a series. They may rotate their quarterbacks tonight. Who knows? It's big Stump again, and he plows forward. There's not a whole lot there for him this time. A receiver to each side in this package for Aaron Greenwood. Neither team has put the ball in the air, and why should they? Greenwood looks like he wants to throw now. In trouble. Dave Taddy has the sack. Back inside the 20 at about the 16-yard line. Stump and Ryan in the backfield. No receivers in this package. Handoff Stump. No, Greenwood kept. He's rolling, throwing to the tight end, and the pass is incomplete. It was intended for Baker. I can't believe they didn't get a delay of game there. He gets the kick away. Fair catch signaled for by Jared Ratchie, and boy, the crowd oohed a bit because Jared had some open space there. Joining them this time around is Mike Daldine. Ratchie also back there, but we got a flag as this play gets off. So from the 43, 1st and 15, Sanderson gets the snap, looking for a hole, nowhere to go, and they will force him out of bounds. He gets up to the 45, so he made a couple of yards there out of really nothing. Big Reds with the football. They're looking now at 2nd down. From their own 45, Ratchie gets the inside handoff, and again, he squirts forward to the 45, didn't get anything there. Sanderson with Washington. Ratchie will go in motion to the left. They hand the ball to Washington. Washington across the 45. He got to the 49 before he's knocked down. It is a short gain of 4 yards, and it'll bring up a 4th and 9, and the Big Red punt crew will come out. Good snap. Washington booms it. Great kick. Halagowski fields at his 42. They fake the reverse. Halagowski will keep. Running up the far sideline, has an opening. 35, 40, 45, 50, and he's finally hogtied at the 48-yard line and lassoed out of bounds. Game tied at 6. Greenwood still in there at quarterback. Couple of fakes. He'll keep it on the bootleg and has nowhere to go. Got back to the line of scrimmage and is stacked up there at Port Huron High. And Richards is back in at quarterback. He gives to Ryan. Ryan running to the left, nowhere to go. Strung out, dropped at the midfield stripe, and that is a loss of 2 yards on the play. Now Greenwood wants to throw. That ball tipped and almost intercepted. Washington and Ratchie back deep to receive this kick. Halagowski gets it away. It's a wobbly kick. It will bounce at the 25, bounce backwards. They send Ratchie in motion left. They give the ball to Sanderson straight up the middle, and there is nothing there, but Sanderson bounces off another tackle and still stumbles forward and picks up a couple of yards. 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard gain by Sanderson on 1st down. This time they give the ball straight ahead, and it is fumbled. That ball is loose, and it is recovered by Marysville. 2 tight ends to the right, Stump and Ryan in the backfield. Stump will go in motion this time, headed toward the left. They fake the pitch that way. It's a bootleg to the right. Greenwood puts his head down and will be wrapped up and pushed out at the 35-yard line. Nice play on 1st down. Good design to it. The game is tied at 6. Double tight end to the right, but they're running up the middle to Ryan. No, it's Stump. Stump, big hole. Stump breaks loose. Stump to the 15 and hauled down inside the 10-yard line. Greenwood leads them up to the line. It is 1st down and goal to go for the Vikings from the 9. Couple of fakes. Greenwood wants to throw. Got a man wide open. Touchdown, Pat Baker. A 9-yard reception by the tight end, and Marysville has taken the lead. Tom shrugs his shoulders. Says he didn't have time to pull off his shoes and socks and count that up. Good snap. And Whitebush will bang this one through straight down the middle. The kick is good, and Marysville has a 7-point lead, 13-6 over Port Huron High. 10 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the 2nd quarter. We will take a break. You're listening to the Friday night game of the week on Oldies 1450 WHLS, your local connection. I'm not a grammar major. I'm just a guy that calls sports games. Here's Whitebush's kickoff. Tony Washington Gives to Sanderson on the reverse. Sanderson 25-30, looking for a hole. Sanderson to the 40, Sanderson to the 42, and finally knocked down at the 43-yard line. But they trail in the football game to the Vikings, 13-6. Sanderson gets the snap, looking for a hole, gets to his own 45, spins forward to about the 47-yard line. 2nd and 5. From the 47, Sanderson gets the snap. He wants to throw. Back in the pocket, lofting one up. Dave Taddy, diving reception for a first down inside the 45-yard line at about the 43. Not a bad toss by Sanderson. He laid it out there. Sanderson hands off Ratchie inside. Ratchie to the 40, muscles his way to the 39-yard line before being wrapped up by 3 Vikings. This time Washington gets the snap. Washington blasting his way through, still on his feet, 25, and finally hauled down inside the 25-yard line. Great run by Tony Washington. We have 8:15 to play here in the opening quarter. Ratchie gets the handoff, and he didn't get much, maybe a yard. Snap goes to Washington. He's looking for a hole. Tony Washington got to the 21, and that is about it. A very costly penalty, but they're in 4-down territory here, I would think. Snap goes to Washington. He wants to throw. He is rolling to his right, looking, firing for Sanderson near the goal line, and the pass is overthrown. 12-yard line for a first down. Washington again with the snap. Again, he wants to throw. Looking for, oh, he's got Hodgins. Wide open, caught at the 2. Touchdown, Hodgins. Flag on the play. An ineligible receiver downfield. Sanderson, Washington, Taddy. Snap to Washington, give to Sanderson. They give it off on a reverse. Here's an opening, and a nice opening, and squirting his way down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Marysville, 6:11 to play here in the quarter. Greenwood on that snap. I don't know what he was doing. He just stood there, and he'll be sacked in the backfield. Toby Thomas wraps him up and hauls him down at the 15 for a loss of 3. Greenwood took that snap and stood up like the play was dead. That was just a strange play. Toby Thomas will take it. He gets a sack. Greenwood rolling out. He's going to keep it. Running to his left, 20, 25. Greenwood to the 30. First down and more. And he's finally run out of bounds, but not until he got across the 30-yard line. 38 as well with them. What do I know? 18 yards in the play. Greenwood wants to keep it again. Greenwood to the 45. Greenwood to the 50. Finally wrapped up. Shane Talmadge knocked him down, but not until he got across midfield to the Port Huron High 49-yard line. Double tight end set now, this time to the right. Handoff goes straight ahead to Ryan. Mike Ryan will twist to the 45. He picked up 4 yards there. I'd have to think he's very tired. Stump's a big boy, and in this heat, 4:38 to go. Stump will get the ball this time. They heard Heslop's call. Stump breaks it. 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Forget it. Touchdown. Joel Stump. Good snap, good hold, and he will drill this one through. I think he's got it down pat now. Vikings 20, Port Huron High 6. Whitefish to kick it off. No, it's a squib kick this time as Keikos came up and kicked the ball. It's fielded by one of the up men who quickly dives to the ground at the 39-yard line. 20-6, Vikings with the lead. It's been a good one so far. Here's Sanderson, 40. Sanderson to the 45 and is finally wrapped up there.
Average.
Yeah. 2nd and 4 for the Big Reds. They go inside to Ratchie and nothing there. The lead, Dennis Stuckey and Tom Heslop from Memorial Stadium. Sanderson wants to throw. Better hurry and unload it. Unloads it as he gets hit. Intended for Talmadge. Batted away at the last second. Let's see. Snap goes back. Washington will kick it away, and he nails it. Great kick. Keikos back to the 10. This one's going to bounce into the end zone, or is it will be? No, it won't be saved. It will be a touchback. And Greenwood will spin and hand off. Big hole for Stump, but it closes up quickly. Taddy got in on him. 2nd and 6 from the 24. 2:34 to play here in the first half. Greenwood will have fumble. That ball is loose. Hodgins falls on it. There's a big play for the Big Reds. 2:28 to play in the first half. The Big Reds suddenly are back in business. Sanderson to the 15. Sanderson to the 10. Breaks loose. Sanderson to the 5. Hauled down at the 4-yard line. Sanderson and Washington. Snap to Washington. Straight ahead. He dives to the 5 and maybe got to the 4 for the Big Reds. Sanderson looking for a hole. 5. Sanderson, goal line. Touchdown! Port Huron High. On this 2-point conversion attempt, Sanderson gets the handoff, looking for a hole. Sanderson is tied up and knocked down before he got to the 5-yard line, so the 2-point conversion will fail. Marysville 20, Port Huron High 12. Here's the kickoff by Washington. He'll spin it toward the corner. This is Baker on the return. He will give it to Stump. or rather it's Halagowski. Halagowski turning upfield at the 25, and it's knocked down at the 27. A lot of razzle-dazzle, but not much of a return. Stump goes in motion, though, out of the backfield, this time to the left. Again, the bump back there. This is Richardson at quarterback, scrambling.